morning, gang. It is Friday. We love Fridays. Yes. So we're going to just do what I would like to just refer to as get moving workout. So we're going to have a light set of dumbbells. Okay. Don't think you need a block or anything for this one. We're going to warm up with some rotator cuffs, so grab your strap. But just a light set of dumbbells, and just FYI, if I ever have you do a heavier exercise where you want a heavier dumbbell, you can always crisscross. So in other words, if we're going to do a row, right, and you're like, no, the 5's not quite pulling the weight I need or not giving me the resistance I need, you can crisscross a set of dumbbells in your hands if all you have is one set. Now you got a 10-pound dumbbell. Or have handy heavier dumbbell just for some of the exercises that you may say, you know what, Chris, I need a little bit more work today. It's Friday. We're getting into the bulk of the Christmas season. I need a little bit more exercise. So good morning out there, everybody, my family, my clients, my friends, and even you who might be a stranger to me. Welcome to your morning workout. So we're just going to stand in a nice anatomical position, always just with those nice, strong, straight legs, tailbone slightly under, abdominals starting to knit in. That's when we know we're starting to get ready to exercise, right? We're going to do some easy rotator cuffs. So rotators, again, you can use any kind of strap you have handy. It can be stretchy. It can be your yoga strap, which is what I'm using. Go conservatively on the first couple. Let the band slide in your hand gently as you start to try to find symmetry between the two arms. I like to do 3 to 5 of these. It just starts to get that motion or mobility in that rotator cuff and in the shoulder joint across the front line of the chest, and it even kind of self-massages the middle back, the rhomboid muscles. So after that, take your strap, double it up for me. Take it up overhead, nice and strong. Inhale and exhale, just an easy side bend. Use your strap, pull and push at the same time, right? So you're stretching the band and lengthening at the same time. Nice, easy side bend, rise up. That same thing, second side, just stretching and elongating the intercostal muscles, the muscles along the side body, right? Just waking up. One more time, breath movement. And starting to feel like our body is waking up. Separate those legs and give yourself a nice, easy twist. Don't overthink it. This is just to check in with the spinal column, the hip attachments, and where you might still feel a little stuck. Now, if you need more than that, take a second, push pause, and do any other kind of warm-up you need. We're going to get right into it with a nice, easy squat and reach. This is one of my favorite warm-up moves because it really does everything. You're stretching your arm bones, you're lengthening the torso, you're sitting back in the hips, getting some compression, starting to heat the big muscles, the legs, the glutes, all of the above. So just a nice, easy squat and reach. It's going to start to get your blood pumping a little bit. We're going to start to move quickly today. Remember, this is our get moving workout. So just a lot of moving, if you will. Can't come up with another word right now. We're going to run in place in 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and kick those heels gently up behind you. Now, if you're not ready for a run or you never run, you can do a fast knee march. This is your modification, right? Just stomp it out. Move your arms. That's going to elevate the heart rate. That's going to get some oxygen flow. If running right here isn't quite enough for you, bring those knees slightly up in front. Doesn't have to be a full high knee, right? It can just be a little jog with a little more intensity. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big star pose. Inhale. Get that heart rate to come down a little bit. Exhale. Nice shoulder drop twist. Right, we love this for the shoulders, for the hip, as we press our leg out externally, and we twist at the torso. One more each side. Again, this is our wake-up call, that last check-in with the body. We love it. And go ahead and do it to your other side. Grab your dumbbells, okay? Remember, we want to always press dumbbells through the body, okay? So we never want to swing a dumbbell around or lift up from the floor, right? A lot of unstableness in the shoulder joint, so we always want to kind of press through, be safe with how we transition our dumbbells. So what we're going to start with is a really simple suitcase squat, single press, single leg lift. Suitcase squat, single leg, single press, go. Just like that. So you shift your weight gently side to side, right? Just a squat. Remember the suitcase squat. Sit back. Imagine that you're picking up a heavy suitcase, right? So you've got your back nice and straight, your tummy in. You've shifted those shins back. You have that perfect squat form. If you don't remember it, go back and review your squat video, right? Nice and easy. We do this about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, and we're just, woo! See, even your trainer falls. We're just taking the time to get some movement, some single leg work, some balance. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take a really nice wide straddle stance, okay? Just like we were doing a little bit earlier. We're gonna lunge over to one leg. Keep your dumbbells square to the center. As you come up through the middle, high row, okay? Elbows come high, dumbbells stay low. We go to the other side, lateral lunge. We come up through the center, high, and lunge, row, lunge, row. Now remember, you can grab heavier weights, or if that's too heavy for you, take just one dumbbell. Sorry, I gotta get my grip right. Right there, come high, go low to the foot, come high. Okay, so we're little hinge at the waist allows us to get deeper into that lateral lunge, side to side. We pick it up, we move to the side, we pick it up, we move to the side. Okay, so we're getting some inner thigh work here. We're getting a nice hip stretch. We're working our upper and rear shoulders, right? So right into that delt. We love it. Nice flat back, tummy in. Let's go for 5, 4, keep it going, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're always even. Step it together. Grab that dumbbell. Okay, now we're gonna do a press and a touch, almost like half a jump jack, right? So we're gonna go touch, touch. The dumbbells come to ready position. We press them overhead. Touch, touch. You decide how fast this goes. Faster, right? You wanna really get that cardio going. Maybe a little slower. You're like, I gotta bring this down. Maybe you get rid of one dumbbell and you do it right here, okay? Or maybe you get rid of both dumbbells and you just reach and tap, okay? So there's always someplace to go, you guys. I'm always telling my clients this. There's always a modification that's gonna work for your body, that's gonna give you just enough without being too much. We're gonna go 10, 9, just stepping out, making it feel good. Get that heart rate going. We have 5, 4, 3, looking good, guys. Come on, keep it up for those last 2, and 1. Let your dumbbells come down to the side. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Gets rid of that fight or flight response where we start to feel panicky, right? Calms the central nervous system. Okay, we're gonna go bicep curl with a kick. So, we're gonna curl and kick, okay? Step it down. Curl and kick, step it down. So you have to balance the movement. Slow the arms, maybe a little faster on that kick, right? We pull the knee up as we curl, ha. Give it a little kick to the front. Ha, little Tae Bo, if you remember that back in the 90s. We all did it. Love us some Billy Blanks. Keep that going. Remember, elbow tips stay slightly behind the body. We don't want to curl like you see the guys doing at the gym. I always say it. We want to have that really nice form. We're not even bringing in the shoulder heads. We're just working the fronts of those arms. Kick, release, kick, release. You guys, so good. We're gonna go for about another 5. Again, this is that let's get moving workout, right? We wanna feel our energy lift, but we still wanna have great form and function as we do it. Getting into those legs, making it happen. Okay, set one dumbbell down, one dumbbell in hand. Come into a lunge stance or a split stance, as it were. Back leg, buoyant, but we're not fully lunging, right? It's just buoyant. We're gonna come high to low across the front leg. It's called a wood chop, ha. So you see my legs go with me, right? They bend as I do my twist. I reach and I extend, bend and twist, ha. And as if you were something here that you're striking. That's how you're core engages right there, right? So lift and twist. We go, ha, just like that. Now remember, you're gonna do maybe 30 seconds. You're maybe gonna do 10 or 15 reps until you're like, holy crap, my oxygen level is pretty high here. My heart rate's up. I'm gonna switch sides. So we go right into the second side, nothing fun or fancy in between. Ha. Reach high, come low. Reach high, come low. You guys, movement, that's all it's about. Getting the heart rate up to a level where we get into that fat burn zone. Don't overthink it other than shoulders over hips, okay? We don't lean forward at the waist. Everything is through the arms and the thoracic spine twist. That strengthens us. The legs just move a little bit. You can even ground that back foot down if it's a balance issue. Keep your back heel down rather than the buoyancy. That's gonna help you balance. Couple more on that side. Guys are doing awesome. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and let it all kind of come down, right? We wanna catch our breaths. Pick up your other dumbbell. Wide sumo squat, okay? We've done this in some different variations. We're gonna go squat, nice, deep, sit in that pocket, weight in the heels, lateral raise or delt raise to the front, right? Front and squat. Maybe it's one at a time, right here. Everything working, compound exercises, right? We're doing a squat and an arm. We're being really foundationally smart. We sit back, we keep our backs nice and straight, our shoulders are working, our tummy muscles are pulled in tight, and our weight's in our heels, not our toes, right? So again, maybe it's a little faster, maybe it's strong, right? Maybe it's slow, okay? You guys take the level, especially depending on time of day, how much energy, how warm you are, how many of other videos you've done, right? So you start to know my cueing, know the foundations of the exercises. It's awesome. Let's go for 5. You can do this with 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. I like a lighter weight, not trying to build a ton of heavy muscle. Just want to be strong and lean, right? 2 more. So strong. Last one. Make it happen. Okay, 1 more move up top. You guys doing great. We're going to call it a power squat with a calf raise. We're going to tap our elbows to our knees if it's available. If it's not, we're like right here, okay? You've got to take things at your level. Hit, calf raise, press. Hit, calf raise, press. So we got to squeeze our tushy. Ha! At the top, we squeeze. Whew! Get the burn, right? But when we sit back, we sit way back. So we're not here. We always have to watch the foundation of the exercise. Keep going. Maybe it's 1 press at a time. Double calf raise, of course, but maybe just 1 press. Maybe we get rid of those dumbbells altogether and we're just right here. You have to decide how intense you want your workout. But what's great is there's always a level, right? We can just go right here. Maybe we take out the calf raise. Maybe we're just right here, little squat, sit back, squeeze the booty when you stand up. Otherwise, the full range, right? With your dumbbells, go 5, 4, really strong, 3, 2, and 1. You guys so good. Take a breath in the nose, out the mouth. Bring down that fight or flight response. Nice and easy. Here we go. Last jog of the day. So we're going to do this before we go down onto the mat. On the mat, we're going to finish up with a little core, because I always think you should do core, but it's going to be some vibrant core. We're going to move a little bit. Just like this workout was designed to do, it's let's get moving. It's Christmas. You're eating extra fudge. You're going out to dinners and parties, maybe a little extra red wine, our vino, we love it. We got to work those calories off through the body. Let's go for 5. Maybe bring them up in front this time. 4. Or maybe you're just right here. For 3. Breathe well, get that oxygen flow in. 2. And 1. Now, we never stop right after cardio, right? Or after anything really. We kind of just move, let the blood come back down. We don't want the blood to pool. You never just want to sit. You can get kind of dizzy, queasy. So we move a little bit. We just walk back and forth until we feel the heart come down and we're like, okay, I'm back. I'm ready for some abdominal work. So we're gonna drop that video down just a little bit so you can see it. We're gonna come on down. Before we do anything, you know I love them. Let's just do a few cat dog tilts. That's gonna continue to bring that heart rate down just a little bit. Ha. You guys got it, it's so good. Woo. Ready for the holidays. Okay, we're gonna do a little side core action today. So we're gonna take our top leg forward, make a scissor. We're gonna keep our body in one long line of energy, okay, like you're between two narrow walls. Forearm and elbow line up, or shoulder and elbow rather, and then forearm nice strong on the bottom. Lift yourself up and lower. Woo! And lift and lower. Now don't dump your head forward and don't dump your booty back, right? We want to be in a long line of energy. We lift, we lower. Okay, couple modifications. You can grab a block or just use the floor. You push off like you have a little kickstand, right? You push. Helps you get up, helps you attain. You're building the strength in that side body. Lower and lift, lower. Maybe you're here in the full advanced one. Nice, strong, flexed ankles, booty squeezes, breathe well. Couple more here. Ha. You're gonna feel that shoulder. You're gonna feel that bottom core. Let's challenge ourselves here, guys. Let's lift up, let's hold. You got 5. Hold, breathe, pull it in, strong. Maybe you're here for 4. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, lower down on 1. Now, we're gonna stay down on our forearm. We may have done these in some sort of variation in another video, but I absolutely love them. They're one of my favorites. Now remember your Pilates lift. We're not just hanging out, watching a volleyball match over on the beach somewhere. We're lifted, we're acutely aware of our bottom side still. That's what we were just working. Now we're gonna work that top side. Lift that arm, long line of energy in the body. We lift, we lower. Woo! We lift. Now we're on the soft part of our tushy, right? This was where we were for core. Drop onto the soft part of the tushy where the piriformis is. We lift and lower. Maybe we go knees, right? We bend those legs. Too much, too strong when it's long like that. Or maybe we come in and out is a little easier, right? In and out. Lots of options on this tushy work. We lift, we lower. We lift. Oh, Pilates 101. See how this isn't droopy though, and I'm not at my shoulder and my ear. We're very aware all the time, working right here. Put your hand there. Feel that. Yeah. Couple more. Really strong in those obliques, those internal oblique muscles. You got it. 3, 2. You know me. I'll make you hold. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Collapse, right? Now maybe between sides, you want a little side bend stretch. There was a lot of work there, right? But then you know what's coming. We got to go right into the other side. So we split leg. Top leg comes front. Elbow, shoulder alignment between two narrow walls. We lift, we lower. Hip lifts. We lift, we lower. Now, yes, you're using some hip and side leg strength, but you're really engaging the core, the midsection, those side body muscles, right? We lift and we lower. Now remember, you have modifications. Grab that block, use your kickstand. I want y'all to know out there in the internet world that I have a 71-year-old client, Devora, calling you out. She does these, she's got her hand right here. She lifts and she lowers. It's phenomenal. Any age, any chance. Maybe you bend your bottom knee and you're right here. You guys, there is always a modification for strength, okay? There's always a way to exercise, even if you're tired or you're not feeling it or you're older or you have an injury. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, down on 1. Okay, now remember, same active awareness, Pilates lift in the side body. Roll to the soft part of the tushy and we lift, we lower, we modify. Maybe it's knees in and out. Maybe it's bent knees up and down, but it's fully advanced. Maybe I try to reach for that hand. Right? It's all about your mobility, your flexibility, and your strength. Don't worry if it doesn't look like I'm doing it. It can be bent. It can be maybe one leg today. You're like, that's all I got, Chris. This is all. Put your hand there. You're still working those muscles, those internal obliques, right? Strengthening all the way down in that transverse abdominis. Let's go. Come on. We're gonna go 5 more right here. 1, I don't know how many you've done, but keep going. Or maybe you're already stretching, but I'm gonna do it with you. This is Christmas after all. We're gonna make it happen. Then maybe we hold, we lift. We got 5, still lifting here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! You guys, that is our Get Moving workout for your Friday. Getting into the middle of the month. I think we're like, what, 2 weeks out from Christmas? Absolutely crazy. Let's do a couple of lateral cat dog chasing tails. That's gonna help stretch those side body muscles we just did. Maybe press back into a child's pose and dip side to side. That's gonna also help stretch those side bodies, but also give you a little more love into the hips, the thighs, and the knees, right? Finish with a little seat. I love my seated spinal twist. This is gonna help stretch some of the shoulder work we did earlier. You can see the muscles stretching as we twist. We use that leverage. You might get a little spinal adjustment. Thank you, Jesus. Little twist, little spin, make it feel good. And then you are done. You guys never forget, you can always keep stretching all the little things you've seen me do throughout the videos, okay? I want you to be healthy, wealthy, and wise this Christmas season, and I want the workouts to be fun. I want you to enjoy them. They're gonna be different every single time. Never get bored. Play with the exercises I've given you. If you find one you like, do it multiple times until you master it. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.